So I've added this video clip in because I find when assessing and looking at rubrics, there's one common mistake that is always made, and that is that rubrics often evaluate quantity and not quality. And it is often the easier way out. It's quicker to evaluate quantity than quality. But if you're evaluating quantity, there's no reason to have a rubric. So it comes back to those original reasons of why are we using a rubric? And we want to evaluate the quality. We want to evaluate the understanding of the learner. So let's have a look at an incorrect example. So here again, we're looking at providing a factual account of a leader. And we've got our 5 levels, and you'll see the level descriptions or the levels at the top are clearly defined into different aspects. The problem here is the descriptors. Now, if you have a look, the first one is learner was not able to identify any key facts. Second level, learner was able to identify 2 facts. Level 3, can or can't, learner was able to identify at least 3 facts. Level 4, learner was able to identify at least all key facts and discuss them. Level 5, learner was able to identify all key facts and discuss them. Original examples were provided and showed the depth understanding. So if we have a look at those 5 levels, where are the problems? Well, the first is the descriptors should always refer to the quality of the facts and not the quantity of the facts. Here we're saying the more facts the learners give, the better level of understanding they've got, which is not true. A learner can have 1 fact and show an immense amount of understanding versus another learner who puts in 4 facts and has no understanding. Which is better? Well, of course, the one that shows understanding. So the descriptors should assess how well they have interpreted, processed, and understood the facts. Otherwise, you might as well use a memo. So how do you get around it if you want to show different facts? Well, what you could do is you could put the specific facts in the actual criteria. So you'd have a number of facts down the side in the criterion column, and then show the level of understanding of each fact. But you do not want to put the number of facts in the descriptors level. So hopefully that shows it that you want to evaluate quality and not quantity. Let's have a look at the correct example of this. Well, here we've got, as our original example showed, identify the number of facts or factual aspects with no link between them. Can and can't do level is factual information linked in a logical sequence and suitably linked to one another. Level 5, facts are cleverly put together in a story format to create understanding and develop thinking. Now, no mention is made of how many facts. But if they're able to link facts together, then they must have a number of facts. And here they've hopefully picked out the most important facts. So there are 3 key questions that you should always ask yourself once putting the descriptors together or designing the descriptors. The first is, do the descriptors refer to the quality of the facts? And in this case, yes, they do. Are learners assessed on their interpretation and understanding of the facts? And the third question, do the descriptors clearly indicate the different levels of understanding? In other words, are they standalone? Does it show progression? And if you've got those 3 correct, you know that you've developed a solid and sound rubric that will be effective in terms of assessing the learner's knowledge and understanding, and also give the learners guidance on how they can improve and what was originally expected from them.